full moon in Scorpio. May 1st or 2nd, depends where you are. Here in Cambodia where I live, it's May 2nd and it's just 22 minutes after midnight. Oh, full moon in Scorpio! Just a few years ago, in 2023, when Scorpio was on the south node, I had my own experience of intensity of full moon in Scorpio, and sometimes can be like that, can just destroy everything around you. And that energy wasn't quiet. Luckily, we are quite a long time after Scorpio moved away from the south node. Then, luckily, this full moon, it's not that powerful and intense. It will have their own color in their own sensitivities around it, and I will talk about them in a moment. But first, I would like to open with a question. Did you ever meet someone and just think how they can be so naive? Why they are so nice, like annoyingly positive, like did they grow up in a bubble without any hardship, like no experience in life, and they are just so nice? Like, why? What is actually wrong with them? Or maybe the other way. Maybe people said something like that about you, that you are just too kind. This is strange to be around you because you are just so positive. Why you are like that? I will leave you with this question. And this story is connected to the inner degree of this full moon, which is asking us, what are we taking from the hardship, from challenges? Welcome, I'm Yoshi. I'm a holistic astrologer, and this is your full moon video without the jargon. Let's begin. And before we'll go into the aspects, I would like to say something about Scorpio itself, because this sign is very often misunderstood and is described in the most generic way: intense. Intense. Scorpio is intense. What that even means? It can mean anything. Scorpio, darkness, secrets, drama. And yes, Scorpio knows all of those things very well. But the thing is, what Scorpio is actually doing with it? More ancient way to look at astrology is describing Scorpio as an alchemist. An energy which can transform a different energy. Scorpio has seen what other zodiac signs will avoid, and during full moons and new moons on other events which are influenced by Scorpio energy, it's also uncovering the truth because it's not scared of it. And then it's our role to decide what we will do with it. We will look away because it's just too much, it's too intense, or we will go into state of drama and overwhelm and feeling horrible, or maybe we will learn how to alchemize this energy. This is something extraordinary about Scorpio energy. And when I'm talking about it, I want to remind you that I don't mean only that if you have your sun, moon, rising in Scorpio, then you have Scorpio in you. Everyone has it. It just depends how it's activated in you. If you have many personal planets, it's the best to check your birth chart. Then you will be more activated by this full moon. If you don't have anything, you still have Scorpio in you, and you still can use this time to your advantage to truly embody something which is maybe far away from your daily experience, but is a part of human experience. Also, especially with Scorpio, I want to mention that every zodiac sign has their different expression. We can talk about shadow expression, which is coming from unresolved traumas, which is not self-aware and has a high expression, which is very aware and which can use potential of the zodiac sign in the most beautiful way. And today I will be talking about the expression of Scorpio energy, which is the highest one, which can transform, which can heal, which can teach without preaching, because can embody what's supposed to happen without just talking about it. The gift of Scorpio and Scorpio full moon right now is that if you will not look away from the disappointment, maybe some memories which are coming to you. Actually, for me, what's happening now, I have so many memories about things which were happening such a long time ago, and they were not present in my daily life. They just came to me now, and I'm not running away. And I see some depth in experience which were difficult, very difficult, and I can see even some outcome of it. Like I can see some solutions which were covered for me before, were hidden. The Scorpio energy is a psychological, deepest understanding of all aspects of human being. Like not only those nice one, but also those dark one. And the aspect of transformation can happen in so many different ways. I will be talking about it. One of them, it could be that you might accept the grief, the disappointment. You might experience the feeling of rage, being extremely angry, because actual ruling planet of the Scorpio is Pluto. It's about transformation, it's about releasing something. But before, the ancient ruler of the Scorpio was Mars, planet of action, planet of physical action. And then sometimes the action will be the experience of anger, which is needed, just that we can let go and we can close the chapter which caused us so much pain. If around this full moon some difficult experiences are coming, they are not here to destroy you or to put you in the state of being a victim. Scorpio doesn't like victimhood again. But they are here just to be seen, just to have some space. And if they are happening right now, that's one story. If they are related to the past, that's the other story. But the biggest outcome of this full moon is to don't be stuck in what's happening for too long and just find your way to move with it and then out of it. Let's talk about aspects of this full moon. The most important one is Mercury in conjunction with Chiron. It's a harmonious aspect, very supportive. However, every time when Chiron is involved, that means our wounds might be touched, might be reopened, not to cause us suffering, but to help us to heal it and maybe even to gain some wisdom from it and then to teach others, or maybe just to learn. When Mercury in Chiron are creating conjunction, the wound will be related to communication, way of thinking, our surrounding, things which are near to us, and how we express ourselves with our words. Doesn't matter if it's talking, if it's writing, but also how we process things. What can happen is that our voice might be misunderstood. We might have very good intentions and then someone will take it very differently, or we will perceive it like they took it differently, because the Chiron wound, it's something very personal to us, and when it's happening, it's like remembering the moment from our past, something which happened in the past. It's a trigger, and even if the person who is involved in this situation didn't have any cruel intentions with us, they might press this button, which is like opening all of the memories of something which was very challenging, and we never had opportunity or tools to work with it, to heal it. What's beautiful about the combination of Mercury and Chiron is that words become medicine. Maybe someone will say something, maybe you will read something, maybe you will give someone the medicine with your words. This medicine might come through challenge of understanding the truth, of uncovering what is hidden, because it's Scorpio energy. Also, we might not have the intention to hurt someone, and then we will touch their wounds. It is not the thing which we're supposed to be scared, but when something challenging like that is happening, we can expect that if we'll stay present, if we will not just go into defense mode or shrinking mode, if we'll stay present with what's happening, then maybe the healing, maybe the true deep healing will come to us. Because Scorpio is not only the alchemist, it's also the healer, and it's a healer of our psychology, of our psyche. Another aspect during this full moon is Venus in sextile with Saturn. Oh, Saturn, my favorite planet. It's the seriousness which we sometimes need to face, but it's supportive aspect. It's of course Venus related to love relationships, earning money, those things, but also to creating art. And the support here will be from knowing that if we are committed to something, if we are serious enough about something, then all those hardships which are coming from maybe a big misunderstanding, or maybe from the thinking about the past, maybe the commitment which we have right now to something beautiful in our life, it's enough to keep going and know that it will be fine. And when I'm saying, everything will be all right, I don't mean this happy-go-lucky vibe. This full moon is absolutely not about that, especially with Venus sextiling Saturn. But we can see things related to our relationships, love, money, creating things more from the perspective of, is this moment of drama worth so much of my energy right now? Is it something which will build this partnership, relationship, or if it will just make it a bit more shaky? Because sometimes things, they need to be said, especially during full moon in Scorpio. They need to be said. That's it, even if it's not comfortable for any of those sides being involved. But when we know that this is actually building something, this commitment to go through the hardship is building something, it's different than if we are doing the it's just for entertainment purpose. So, do you remember the question which I opened? The person who seems too positive, that is even annoying, too naive, too nice, or maybe the feeling of being judged because we are too nice. Here, with this full moon in Scorpio, we are seeing the beautiful expression of it, the degree of Scorpio, which is saying very clearly, you've seen it all. You've seen it pain. You've seen what you felt, what betrayal feels like. You felt all of that, and you are still here and you are not bitter. How wonderful is that? Assumption that you are quite wise, that you've seen enough to know that you can not only survive, you can thrive. And even if things are truly, truly overwhelming, you can still keep your integrity with it. Because Scorpio can be like that, and we can embody this energy with it when we know that it's just a part of life and we can deal with it. The older I am, the more I appreciate, admire elderly, like really old people who didn't become bitter, who are polite, who are kind, who can be cheerful, all of that. Because I don't believe that after being on this planet for 85 years, 90 years, or even more, you didn't experience enough. You didn't lost your loved ones. You didn't experience what betrayal is. Like you did. Of course you did. And some people made their decision, probably not once, probably many, many times, that they will be kind. The Scorpio journey is not about staying in the darkness. It's about going through the darkness embodying, not even embodying, embracing everything what is happening, because it's a part of human experience. And because of that, we can gain wisdom. We can appreciate life more. And also, what's actually very much in this full moon, we can connect to other human beings on a level which is so different. When you experience something which is difficult, and you will meet a person talking about this experience from the point of they overcome it, and you see like, wow, maybe I can do it too, because they did it. They had some tools, they had some understanding. You feel connected. Scorpio is teaching us how to not survive the difficulties, how to thrive out of them. And I'm not going into the thinking that, oh, all difficult experiences are for something. Some of them, I think, are kind of for nothing. We can make a story around it if we want to. We don't have to. But definitely, we don't need to choose this path when we are constantly putting on the display how much difficulties we had in our life, and because of that we are this and that, and we have all of, we can do things about it, especially with this transformative energy of Scorpio. And maybe it's a moment for you when you will decide, is it time to go a bit deeper into what's happening right now, or maybe into some memories, or maybe it's time to close it. I don't know, but the decision is, can you stay with open heart regardless? Can you decide to thrive instead of just surviving? I will come back for the moment of this possibility of being misunderstood. If it happens, you might have the need to explain yourself, to try to fix it, and this time it will not really work. If you also just would like to shrink because of feeling shame, Scorpio is the best healer of shame. There's no shame for Scorpio. The full moon energy, this full moon, is saying clearly, don't look away. Take it how it is. Let them misunderstood you. If someone will ask, you can clarify the situation, but don't overstep to over-explain yourself, because it's not really your role this time. Your role is to stay strong in the experience of feeling misunderstood. Open yourself for new connections, for creating something, because the Scorpio is not really associated with art, with creating, but the transformation from it's so, to art, to writing something beautiful, to painting, to maybe recording a video, doing something out of this experience might be the most beautiful medicine you can give yourself, and you can even give it to others. Because the beauty of art, doesn't matter what type of art are you creating, is that people, without even having the explanation around it, they can feel your emotions, and that will have a meaning for them. Your truth, your integrity, this time it will be not proven by explanation, by trying to, no, it will be by staying open, by actually staying yourself in this version which you are right now, because it's so fluid, and by understanding that this experience might be important for you in the future, and you might actually like it in the future, how powerful you were regardless. So this is the full moon in Scorpio, the one that is asking you, without the drama, where is the truth? It's illuminating what was maybe hidden. It could be your wound. It would be someone who doesn't want to understand you. And it's asking you, are you here to survive, or are you here to thrive? And striving doesn't mean to push harder, do more, be all over the place, and definitely doesn't mean to have everything figured out. It means sometimes just to allow to feel something truly, to experience what's happening with whole awareness of what's going on, and maybe to share it with others if you feel like it's the right moment and you can handle any response you will take. And not to let to break you and check your limits, no, to open you even more, to transform you on even deeper level. That's the Scorpio gift, the alchemy. And the people from the question in the beginning, we are judging people that they are too nice, and we are being sometimes judged that we are naive and too positive. But maybe we are actually taking the lesson from this life, to just leave it, to just let life do the thing with us and stay kind and stay happy, and sometimes be really sad, like to have the full experience of it. And it's just also I think that it's so much easier to understand others and hold space for them when you're accepting your own experience. I don't know why I feel emotional right now, but if you could recognize yourself in those words, you are here to not only transform yourself, but to help to transform others. Maybe that's who you are becoming right now. If this video resonates with you, please leave me a comment. I would be really, really happy to read it. And if you know someone who needs to hear it right now, that they are not alone in this experience of being in some deep transformation, just share this video. Maybe this is what they need right now. Subscribe if you are new here. Every month I'm creating a new moon and full moon video, and if you would like to see a little bit of life in Cambodia, then follow me on Instagram, Yoshi Astrology. Thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye!